Hello, how's everybody doing today? It is Sunday and I'm streaming today because you know what? I have decided to do today, just have some fun today. Anyway, so, stream more Mass Effect. Alright, first thing, I lost my thing. Got a notepad up with all the points I wanted to have my build. I think I can. Oh, I can't. God damn it. So I don't think I fucked up too bad on one. Orange. Salt tree. Same thing. Tactical armor. 8. No, we're good. They're all 8. There's the shotguns that need to go up. Max. Why a soldier? Fine. There's only a few max out. Throw is gonna get maxed out. Lift not gonna get maxed out. Probably be just enough chance lift. Orb gets maxed out. Barriers enough. Hit advanced barrier. Salt. Show exactly where it needs. Vector 6. Damn it. Yo, Sam, how's it going? Damn it, I knew I overleveled. We're dropping by, my man. Just going over some of my points, trying to see if I can build what I wanted. I already spent too many. I've written down what I want. Surviving, also do. Nice, yes, I decided to stream a little bit earlier today. If I felt like I didn't want to go out today, might as well, like, hey, take advantage of it. Hey. Alright. Vector training got over. Not going around and planet Earth base, I like that. Thanks. Doctor. Well, before we go on the next mission, time to talk, communicate, have sort of build relations with my troops. Also, goddamn, I think I have a shit ton of stuff to sell too. I remember. Renegade? Nah. I'm not. Though there are some Renegade options I do choose. I'm not a total jackass. I do tend to mostly be Paragon. Really agreeable. Someone's being a massive dick.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Ah. Okay.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Who the hell would dare betray Rex?
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us.
Things like it's a huge.
They followed Jared. One of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas.
Yeah, no one wants to follow
He
old
wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
Goddamn, Jared wanted to lay hands on everybody.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it
Subway,
the warlord
Jared
didn't appreciate
Jared
that.
do.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes.
Crush.
A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be.
Looks like an
Violence
Italian
is
grandpa.
forbidden.
What, Rex? Well, I don't know. I don't think I've met any Italian grandpas. I'll have to take your word. Also, I like this. Hey, we're gonna have a very important meeting. Where are we gonna have it? The graveyard. Oh, that seems kind of goth. A little bit too goth for my taste. Nah, we're gonna settle this bill here and now in the goddamn graveyard.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Bad.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't.
Yeah,
get
Rex is
anywhere.
it's kind of upsetting he's
When
not
it
in
was clear
two.
that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died
Oh,
quickly.
shit. Why, Jared? I just wanted to open a brand new water
Not
reclamation
before
plant.
I sank
Why?
my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left. And that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
You know, I find it
Hold
interesting
on,
that
Rex.
it was coincidence that we did find the family armor. Let's equip some people. I know for a fact I got armor for Ashley. I brought Rex, I brought Liara up. There you go. That's... You don't wear that shit. I'll give you that. Dude, my best... I don't think you were here for last time, but by God, the last thing I did... Oh, what was it? I tried using a sniper rifle. You know how you get that reticle, that circle that lets you know, like, how good your aim's gonna be? That lets you know where the shot's gonna go? I can't zoom in with the sniper rifle. I'm untrained. And then I realized that the circle takes up the entire fucking screen. That fucking sniper rifle was not shooting straight. I can pull the trigger and a bullet's gonna come out 90 degrees off to the right.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here.
Hey now, is that
He's
personal call?
cute.
And I'll collect
Clears it.
nonetheless?
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Your sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her.
Scuttlebot
I
is
could
correct.
understand why.
Well, I don't know who
The
Scuttlebot
crew's
is,
off
but
limits with
I need
the
to
regs
balance it.
against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
Wow.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her.
Yes.
Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters.
Hot blue ass.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah,
Any
we've
reasons
always
to be?
been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
Hard-working
You must
dad,
know
but
what
it doesn't mean you can
military
get
wives are
anywhere. That
like.
sucks.
Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Don't be like that. Nothing wrong with giving up your career to raise kids. One of the
You have more than one sister?
raising kids, one of like the most important
Sounds
things
like
you
a
can
big
do.
family.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bison, what's
I'm
up?
the
How you doing?
oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends
Alright,
every
just
2 or 3
taking a break
years.
for now. Nice. So how you guys doing? You having a good Sunday? I know I've been having going. Decided to do nothing. And also tomorrow's Labor Day for me. So you know I get tomorrow off as well. The day of knowing. Probably stream early again.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
You
Sarah
bond
got
out in the
herself a
battlefield?
boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike.
Oh, I see.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Fuck is a vid mail.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's
I like
graduating high school this year.
Email.
This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobyl.
Oh, they were on the
Same cluster, but a dozen LY away.
Amaterasu the
Close enough
odd?
to talk regularly,
Amazing.
too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic
home,
walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time
want to
they
be
did
home
the
and
deed.
be on Series
She
X,
levered
but
Mike
decided to
face
volunteer for
first
extra
into
work.
a tree and left.
Ooh.
Didn't have a scratch on her.
Alright
Good
then.
thing Mom and Dad had
Good
us
luck
all
to you,
learn some
Bison.
kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido.
Oh shit,
Abby
space
took on the
taekwondo.
sword.
Awesome.
She always was a little weird.
Taekwondo,
Likes
but in
big skirts
space.
and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
CQC. Every soul. God, it'd be cool. There's like a fucking snake out in the Mass Effect. CQC. Yes, you can't escape CQC. It's everywhere. And in space.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle handle it. I need to
You
do
ain't
this
handling
alone."
this at all.
She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
Mike, no, that was a
I
mistake.
swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and
Like
had me
that
call an
space type
ambulance.
one.
She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying.
Like a bitch.
She hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
That was a pointless story.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our
I love
feet.
some of these.
He'd say, "Space
They're
is
just so
beautiful,
blunt
but
and
you can't
mean.
raise a family there." I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart,
Space poetry.
much have I seen.
Probably
and
don't know
known.
nothing.
Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
What is this crap?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around.
Weird, I don't think
Ulysses was my
poetry
dad's
seems pretty
favorite poem.
sensitive anymore.
Every time he shipped
Oh,
out, he
and it's a
recorded
bit
me
more
reading it.
old-fashioned at this
He
point.
had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
No, why would that ever be a...
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
have to keep it professional. Fred, the only woman in my life for right now is Lear.
We're on duty.
Back off.
here, Williams.
Too bad. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It
Damn
was
right it
yours.
wasn't.
You
If I
know,
want a
you really should talk
shit
to
ton
Sonya
of
and her mom.
jazz bugs
She has
roaming
to
the
be
galaxy, then they're gonna be bugs
Just
roaming the
saying,
galaxy.
Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Deal with that if it becomes a problem.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Tell us some of your
I'll bet
war
you
story.
have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit...
I like how Solarians are
Disturbing.
basically the scientists and mad scientists.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless.
Black
Nothing
market
unusual.
science.
But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts. Organs, mostly. We usually get a few...
Oh, someone
reports,
was
but not the
playing
numbers
Space
I
War.
was seeing.
Body
I'm not
harvest.
sure if there was a new black
Body
market
harvest,
lab or if some freak
body
was
organs.
harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut.
Wait, an L-Corps was
Turns
doing that?
out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was
I'm
happening?
sure an Alcor can do.
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist.
After a bit of digging,
So
we
I went
found
to his
out
lab,
he,
hoping to
in fact,
find
did not
evidence
have a
of
liver.
cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Damn, wait. 1,000. That's me.
Somebody's making a
Wait, that just means Krogan says 4. They have a set of 4 testicles.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees
Wonder
for
they can
interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out.
Just started bleeding out of his eyes, nose, any hole he had. Just started.
Our medics found
Like,
incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes, walking, living test tubes.
Like in the anime, you know, when someone gets hurt and they just have the little thing of blood. Like, that's just what happened to this alien dude.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ
He's-
would grow properly,
Organ,
so he
and
just
organ,
sold them.
black market organ sales in the
Most of them were a
horrible
mess,
thing.
but on
Only
the
because
other
it'd be
side,
way more effective.
Nobody could see it.
Ugh.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
No, what?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space station.
Ah.
By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What?
But you went after him anyway, right?
Come on.
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I
Hope we
sent
guys
out
like,
feelers
beat him
from
in-
time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. It's
Really?
something of a joke.
Really, Dr.
I
Hart?
told the
Fuck
military,
off.
but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Well, for you, I'm a Spectre.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go.
Oh, yeah,
If
you
it's
know
him,
I fucking will,
I'll
Garrus.
be there when you find him.
Alright, let's see what we sell.
Looking for supplies?
Hope you got anything. I hope you got
Let's
some.
see what
You bet, Commander.
Alright, let me sell some sell that. And, that for now. Upgrade it. What is this? Temporary. God, look at all this shit. See, let me. Okay. What? One. Hey, how much of this stuff is way too much? Proton rounds. Plus party shield bypass. Now this is an upgrade of the phase rounds. Of for the actual damage. Preventing, yeah, these are important. Preventing region. Rail extension. Rounds will keep close it. Oh, we have combat scanner 5. Anyway. See, this is the thing I don't like. They're all organized by number as opposed to what they actually are. If this would be so much easier if they were actually organized by the type of thing. It's hard to compare the 5s. I got cry around 5, so I don't need cry around. Right here. Oh wait. Like, it's just a mess. I think they do better, you know. Look, I got cry around 6. I don't need. I don't need cry around 5. I think. Yeah. Stabilizer. Cry around. Red rounds are. I see. You have any new licenses? Hey, how's it going, Shane? Thanks for dropping by. How are you doing today? Shotgun. A lot of money. It's crap. Crap again. Crap here. And you. Come on, you got Jack. You got some stuff, man. What about this biotic game? What do you have? This gives a bigger duration. I would rather have power bonus on my build. Can wear. How about human? Oh. You disappoint me with your stock. Nothing good. That's good. Rail section's also not. This thing goes. Actually, energize speed or shield recovery. Eating on a lot of that. Oh yeah, Liara. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Well, I'm doing good today, Shane. It's a, lazy day for doing nothing. What about you? How you doing today?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
No longer a character. I already talked to you.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage.
Yeah,
though.
like I said before, it's really like
our top priority,
it's kind of hard to fall
but with
asleep
all
when
the
you always
wars
have
we
background
went
noise
to,
in
I
your
was
room,
hoping
and
to
then you go
find
to
something to bring
you one
back to
there's
the
just
flotilla.
it's silence. Silence.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about
But you want
you?
an actual
It's my
full
father.
functioning ship?
He's
Brand
the
new
senior
off the
member of
lot?
the Admiralty Board.
What of the goddamn
He's one of
space
only 5
dealership?
people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Oh shit, it's Princess
So are
Tally.
you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice.
Actually, you know what I realized in this
People have
version of
always
there's
treated
like
me
no
differently
space
because of who
royalty.
my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up.
5% off
but
a
it's
taco
not all
stand.
good. People like my father have enemies.
Hell yeah.
And they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed. And that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Damn. Like a lot. Alright, what if you bring them back a saved galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth.
Like a big gun?
They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them.
Here you go,
but
Dad.
It's not easy.
Big
They're
gun.
very reclusive.
They'll kill billions
Until
again.
recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now, I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that.
Sadly, not everybody can send out,
She
right?
passed on about 5 years
Aw.
ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Well, at least you guys still have a pot. You guys have a pot.
I want to talk
Like
about
what?
something. I want to know more about
I
the
doubt.
Geth.
All I know is the story of their origins. What? Like what?
Yeah, I think that's
See you
already
later.
talked. Got all that XP. That's what happens when you build rapport. Now let's take this elevator up one floor because I don't know why we need an elevator to one goddamn floor. And then we have stairs to go up one other floor. But yeah. I like this weird, awkward little happens.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, it was Benezi anyway. Second in command, advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Damn.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. I mean, there are reports to file on the Rachni and on NLS.
Ah, fuck report. Taken away. Probably.
The paperwork will keep. Something
Besides,
on
I
your
hate
mind?
paperwork.
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it is true. It is very difficult for, like, I don't mean like people on regular, like on an individual basis, but like on a whole, they would rather believe things are fine, you know, have to deal with.
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation day.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us.
Yeah.
Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
Oh, hey, kid, how's it going?
She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up.
Ooh,
A
what?
military-issue talon, right in my face.
Oh, damn.
I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. But at 17, that's something.
Damn, son, that was impressive. Oh, you're doing good. Nice. That's
You
good.
wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
It is very manly thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him.
Oh, shit.
Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't.
They're like, he's fine. He'll walk.
Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Way to go. You single-handedly shut down an entire biotics training program.
A
Good
reasonable
on you.
stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Oh, hey, no problem.
Reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Yo, see? Look, that's what happens when you talk to your crewmates. You level up. Oh, look at that. I don't know who keeps putting all this shit. Got the crappy shotgun. Put it on, but I think I can fit it all. And all this. I like the concept of Omni. Like, oh, you need to fix something, just smear some of this gel on it. It'll be good, don't you worry about it.
Yes, Commander?
And there's also
Is there something you
Medigel,
need?
where if you hurt yourself, you can just smear jelly on it.
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
I
Oh.
enlisted, right? But humanity
right, you don't-
needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice.
No, you don't have
But
any.
there's something special.
Stop
I
being
should
a
go.
Goodbye,
stop
Commander.
being a real. Hello, Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Yeah, but killing your own mother is never an
Don't
easy thing.
pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was
Can't just
not.
go up on your mama and just
I
cap her
prefer
and
to
be like,
remember
ah,
Benezia
see,
as she
simple,
used to be,
nothing.
before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
See, she's not wrong, but unfortunately, the stereotype does have a basis. I think it's brought up in game, or I can't remember seeing this, but there is a stage in Asari life where the younger stage of their life, they actually do kind of, explore the galaxy. It's a stage of their life where they're just like, hey, go do whatever you want. You want to whore up? We ain't gonna judge. It's just you time to explore galaxy. You know how it is. You're young. You got like 100 years before you get like on the other. Might as well have fun with it.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding.
I forgot what the second one. The third one's basically the matriarch.
Transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge.
Two
identities
one.
intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Weird proposition.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106. Barely an adult by Asari standards, and
a teen.
I spend
She's like in her
most of my
20s,
time
Shepard.
absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it, not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard.
Oh, this
There
is
is too
over.
much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.